start with you. United Madrid game. Madrid played their first game. So how did you think about the game? How was Madrid throughout the game?
Yeah, Madrid looked really good. I was so impressed. We were coming off a win against Arsenal, and we had no chance against this side because they had Camavinga, they had
Chouameni,
Chomini, I think, yeah,
Bellingham
and
played
also
as well.
Modric started, Bellingham as well. The only issue they have is a presence in the box, because I think Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo are playing to isolate the winger, to the isolate the centre backs and the full backs, but Bellingham was everywhere in this game. I was so impressed by how he played, and but throughout the season, can someone perform when you don't have a solid number nine? So I'm not sure that if they can compete for Champions League or even La Liga. I don't think they can do it, but they do look really well as a team in the one-off match that I saw against United, because they dominated the ball. United couldn't play through them. We did make a lot of chances. That is purely because of the quality that we had in terms of Bruno's passing, Ericsson playing, Mount also in the starting 11, and we had Garnacho and Rashford as well. So, I think Real Madrid do look good, but in a season-long, run of games, I'm not sure how they will do. But I think Ancelotti is employing a new system, and that seems to have worked well with United. And United really impressed me in the way they played against Arsenal. And I think you can't play Ericsson and Casemiro, then Mount Fernandez, because Fernandez seemed to be drifting on the right end. He couldn't track back all the way. Also, Ericsson, he gets tired after probably 70, 60 minutes. I doubt if he can play that. Can you play Mount with Casemiro, which have not seen much? But this is something that Eritana has to solve if he wants United to progress more, because against the top four, top six side, you can't play Ericsson and Casemiro there. You will have to play someone else in that Ericsson role who can run up and down the field. Because you saw last year when we played against City, De Bruyne absolutely annihilated Ericsson, running forward and backward. So that's why I thought we signed Mount, but Erik Ten Hag seems to prefer him in a more advanced role.
Yeah, and probably this was a lot of experiment from ETH himself. I saw Bruno on the right wing, Rashford as a striker. So yeah, a lot of experiment, and hopefully they are trying a few different things before they get started with the season. Moving on to the Arsenal Barcelona game, again first game for Barcelona. We started well. Again, a lot of disjointment, and Arsenal, who have already played a few games, where didn't look very sharp at the start, but they eventually got in the game. There were a few very good performances in the Barcelona team from Ansu Fati, from Balde, and if I remember correctly, yes, those were the two standout performers who played. And apart from their few good performances here and there, but again, Arsenal, there there has been a lot of improvement which I see and I feel, seeing the team which played last season and this season. uh, Probably it's the smartness, or Barcelona lacked the uh, what do you say, the speed and tempo at which the game was played, but Arsenal definitely looked very good. And as I mentioned, they played a lot of their first team players, which we would consider as who will generally start, and they looked very good. So definitely high hopes, and you could see that in my FPL team as well. Definitely riding a lot of hope on Arsenal. And apart from that, PSG, we have seen a lot of drama, Mbappe drama, and they have left him. But since then, there are not a lot of star players. Neymar hasn't played yet, and we have seen them struggle quite a lot. They played against Al Nassr, they played against a Japanese team, against a Korean team, and they have not won yet. So again, something to keep an eye on throughout the season, how the Mbappe saga comes, and if he leaves PSG, how do they cope up without him? And apart from that, Bayern in the City game, Bayern City game, Bayern were okay. City were the most controlling team, and Bayern again, probably Bayern still trying to figure out. They were giving chances to a lot of new players as well. So again, something to keep an eye on. We'll see. These are just the opening games, and a lot of teams are just trying to play a different, a lot of variations, try different new things.